Cannabis Planet, a gift from the galaxy.
Our population is still very sharply divided in its attitudes toward this plant, and the people who hate it and are afraid of it their attitudes are rooted in irrationality and fear and prejudice. I think clearly, I would say to you, there's no doubt in my mind that we're moving toward full legalization and acceptance of cannabis in this culture, but it's going to be a very rocky, bumpy road. I'm reminded of the famous remark of Max Planck when he was asked why, somewhere in 1930, why quantum physics was not more accepted by physicists when it had survived every experimental test that it had been put to. He said, "Physics changes funeral by funeral." So some generations have to pass. Some people may just have to die off, and some of those attitudes will die off, and we have to make sure that they don't start up again. I would love to see, this plant is so fascinating. It made a decision some time long ago to throw in its lot with us, like dogs. Really, it's like the equivalent of dogs in the plant world. And other plants don't want anything to do with us, and will not let us manipulate their genes. Or marijuana has always been a camp follower, always been associated with human settlements, and it has made itself very attractive to us by being so useful. I think we have not, in this culture, have not been very wise in how we have responded to its invitations and overtures to make best use of it. So I would really hope to see that change. I think our society has behaved very foolishly toward this plant. This is cannabis sativa. Sativa means useful, the useful hemp. It is hard to imagine a plant that has been more useful to human beings. It provides a very high-quality fiber, an edible seed, a high-quality edible oil, a medicine, a psychoactive drug. I mean, that is indeed a useful plant. I think it is very foolish that we have let production of the fiber go entirely to China. This is an amazing fiber that makes incredible textiles that are now being produced. We've let all of that go to China. I think it's very foolish that we've let all the food production of hemp go to Canada. These are things we can be doing here at a time when our economy is in such bad shape. This is something that would be terrific. It is really dumb to grow cotton in Arizona. And that is a really bad crop to grow here. It takes a tremendous amount of water. A lot of pesticides are used on it. It's really bad for an already stressed environment. Hemp would be a much better choice.